Yeah, what are we looking at, Mitch?
Oh boy. I was not ready for all that.
Welcome back to the 100 Millionaires Podcast. My name is Walter Murillo. I'm hanging out with Michael Shine and Mitch Jorsky. Mitch, the crypto market is crashing. Before we talk about it, Mike, can you bring us in with your phrase?
Yeah, sure. Massive income, from passive income. I don't know if it would be crypto today, but okay.
Hey, Mitch Jorsky, how do we normally do it?
We organize and collect using a crypto fund. That's not advertising. Hashtag not advertising.
So we got a crash in the market because of one token. There's one token that is bringing everything else down. That is, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. We've also got the stock market is not going sideways. It's decided to go downways, and real estate has only slowed down. We're still selling our properties. We're still getting great values for them. The acquisitions are still like everything's super expensive. So we're going off market. Now, for the investor who's really clever, this is not financial advice. Mike, can you say that again? Let them know this is
not financial advice. This is just three dudes talking about their own stuff, and we all have very different situations from each other. So I can't even imagine, trying to predict what your situation is. If you want financial advice, Ryan McDermott, financial advisor, that would be a good person to speak to about that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're just having fun. And we're certainly not playing with mortgage money. This is not money that would have been for the mortgage. This is not a, YOLO, put it on red at the casino.
Yeah, and this is not margin either. By the way, if you're investing in margin in this market, you are insane. You're getting crushed right now. So suggestion to all stock traders, investors, stay away from margin for a while. It doesn't make sense in this market. So Mitch, what's going on with Terra? Why do we have the Terra chart up on the screen?
Wow.
Because you tricked me into putting it up there. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. You incentivized me into putting it up there.
You've been incentivized.
We are looking at this because right now this is the big albatross on the crypto market. So Luna is experiencing what they refer to as the death spiral. And it's gone further than anyone could have imagined. So you don't often see a chart that looks like this, where you're down 98% over a few days.
So how did all this come to be? How did it start? Like, why is Luna moving in the direction that it is? And how does an investor take advantage of this right now?
So Luna's basically tied to its stablecoin, UST. So basically, as people, it goes both ways. You burn Luna, you produce UST. You burn UST, you produce Luna, back and forth. So essentially, right now, anytime someone burns $1 of UST, they get $1 worth of Luna in return. But since UST lost its dollar peg, now there's a quote unquote arbitrage opportunity. So it makes no sense. So everyone is basically getting rid of their UST to get Luna, and then subsequently selling that Luna for that automatic profit.
So last night we were on the crypto mastermind, and crypto, the Terra coin was at, I think the week before, it was at $100. Terra was at $100. It was at $99. And then last night we were on the call and it was like $70. And then as the night went on, it became $30. When I woke up this morning, it was at $10. And I in my head was thinking, I texted you, I said, Mitch, like $10 for Luna. What? And then it was under $1, right? It was under $1. And I bought some Luna at under $1.
You YOLO.
I was like, this money's never coming back. Goodbye.
Do you have the chart, your account, to show like you didn't, I know you didn't spend a lot, but did you? Mitch was saying something about a 10x
50 Matic
like that.
Yeah. So I threw 50 Matic in.
That's so cool.
And 50 Matic bought me 41 Luna. And that 41 Luna is like, if I try to do the same trade, now it's only going to buy me 14. So just in the last few hours, it's gone up four
You're
times.
Up 3x.
Oh, 3x.
Dinner with Darina. You just made free dinner with Darina.
So you know what? If I told
Sushi
Darina,
money.
she's gonna be like, oh, cool. Like, what are we going to do with that free dinner? No, it's going to stay in there. Why does the crypto always stay?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
Brenda says
all
the
the
same thing. We have no idea how to get it out.
all the significant others say that.
We have no idea how to get the crypto out of our account. I'm sorry,
Ah.
Nick. It's going to stay in there.
This is
You're
perfect.
you're putting that. I swear to God, I can't get it out.
They all know that I know how to get the crypto out. So that's perfect. Instead, I'm not going to go to you guys with the fund. I'm going to go to your significant others to raise money for the fund.
Nice.
And be like, hey guys, guess
Nice.
what? You're invested in my fund. I am. Yeah. Just ask the wife.
That's funny.
Because
I'm
the
going to
money
everyone's
comes
wives.
back.
I've been
You
doing
get-
this
you
wrong
get
the whole time.
dividends. You get a return on investment. It's the whole point in investing is to get a return on investment. You want the
Yes.
ROI. And we were talking a lot about cash, getting cash back in, cash flow, cash like income. And like, what would you buy right now? What would you invest in is, for me, it's yes, maybe real estate, but the real estate would have to be a hell of a deal. Like I would have to know it's a flip and the money's coming back to me quickly. Like I would invest in somebody's flip, short-term sort of stuff. But would I do a buy and hold right now? Like it would have to be a very amazing repositioning. Like this would have to be the coolest, sexiest repositioning in order for me to invest in it right now. But I don't see them happening. I see this fluff garbage deal. Like I'm not interested. Like right now is not the time for me in my career to invest in real estate for like multifamilies. But that doesn't mean that somebody who doesn't have who doesn't have a house, right? They don't have a single family, don't have any kind of rental, shouldn't be buying a multifamily right now. Like we were just talking about it, Mitch, with your partner. It's like he should sell his single and buy a 3-family because he'd make a ton of money from the profits. Sell the single, maybe walks away with $100,000, and I can take that and buy a 3-family for the same amount of money using that down payment. And he's still got cash, but now he's got cash flow coming into his life where he could do other things with that other money and, invest in maybe building a business or you can buy more real estate, take that money, roll it into a flip. There's a lot of things that could be done, but owning a single family home right now, foolish. Sell the single family, invest in an owner occupied 3 or 4 family, and then go rent from somebody else.
That's what we're doing,
Sell the single family and move to Roatan.
which is a 5-unit. So it's got the Airbnb, or actually we've got a lot of people who want to stay a long time there. So, Walter, you're always saying don't depend on the Airbnb, even though Roatan is like the place where cruise ships come and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not that worried about it, but we did look at it as just a regular rental investment. Still works.
Nice.
Mike, the way you bought it made so much sense because you bought it with the intention, like the numbers were, well, if I had to stick with long-term rentals, I could survive. Like it would make sense on long-term rentals.
Yeah.
I don't talk shit about Airbnb because I don't think it makes sense. I think it makes sense after you could handle the loan by yourself, like without having to have Airbnb.
Exactly.
I leverage the heck out of it, man. Take advantage of it. Because the Airbnb pays more.
Right.
And the day it stops paying more, you just slam a long-term tenant in.
Yeah, and the other side is what you said. We're selling our single family house, so that's kind of cool. Paying it off. So we used it.
So
we got a
smart.
line of credit on it, but we're going to pay that all off, and it allowed me to buy 3 or 4 buildings. So yeah,
Awesome.
All of those buildings paying cash flow. This new house in Roatan is not a single family house, it's a 5-family that's paying you to live there.
Yes.
And you can at some point build, whatever you want because it's cheap to build in Roatan.
Right. And if I want to come back for the summer, I can stay in an apartment in Newport or something.
Pick an apartment, right? You stay in Newport. You have, if you have a vacancy in one of your units, or you can take one of those. Like you have a lot of options because you now own rental property in multiple spots across the country.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah.
Or here's the beauty of it. You could take your time and go and rent in California if you want to, because the properties are paying cash flow. So it doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter what your rent goes up, your rents go up.
Yeah, we were actually talking Italy. So
there you go. The time zone difference is nice.
That's awesome. And continue to run the business from anywhere in the world. That's kind of the lesson I picked up from COVID, is that big companies were sending people home and they were they were living in other places. There were some closings. We had people who were working in downtown New York City, Manhattan, who bought like a big house in Rhode Island because they were not going back. They were just going to work out of their Newport mansion because the New York dollars, the amount of money that they have when they come to Rhode Island, it's like, oh, I'll take that little cottage or whatever. Like, that's like
Nothing.
$1.5 million. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the real estate goes way long. Their money goes longer in Rhode Island
Yeah,
than on
exactly.
Long Island.
Yeah. And I heard somebody who said that. They said, it's an hour. If you take the train from New York, it's an hour longer between Connecticut, where they were all buying stuff, and they got way more bang for their buck to go, say to Westerly, Rhode Island, or someplace like that. And you get to live where Taylor Swift has a house. So that's an extra bonus.
Swifty.
So Mitch, right now, where are you at? You're the crypto guy. We're watching.
Where am I at? I'm on.
Yeah, where are you at? I need to know this.
I'm on Roatan-realestate.com looking at homes. Apparently, there's a Remax broker there that's on top of their game. They have a link for investing and financing and talk about how a lot of seller financing happens in Roatan. Apparently, you can also use your IRA and 401k to invest through to buy property in Roatan. This is like the most.
I have a couple of realtors down there too, so you can.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying it's a very informative site. Awesome. I'm impressed. None of the U.S. People are doing this on their. Come on, Remax US, step up your game.
We were talking about the fact that when you go down to Roatan, Brenda was mentioning this today. There are like so many like really nice restaurants. They're not fancy restaurants, but the decor is nice. It's modern. They've done a really good. It's not just like some side of the road like sandwich shop. These are like there's this place that had like a bunch of vegan options called Crisp, and like you walk in there, it's like a boutique. It's like all beautiful, nice stuff. So the island is really, they're good. They are, I don't know, they're just smart at what they're doing.
I was just searching to see if my my dream view house was still on the market. I'd be amazed if it was.
Yeah, they said something about that. They put it back on the market.
Yeah.
So,
You know what though? I just went on this. There's a I see a 3-bath house for 319,000, and the first picture is the patio with the ocean view.
Nice. Let's go. Can I tell you a funny story? Brenda goes to the allergist with Noah, just check up because he's allergic to peanuts. And anyway, and so she mentions that we're moving to Roatan. And the guy, he's checking out, no, whatever, do whatever he does. And he leaves the room. We're like, okay, doctors leave the room. And he comes back and he's like, yeah, I was just checking out that Roatan. It was amazing. It's like, dude, what are you doing? He left, jumped on his computer and started just checking out Roatan. We thought he was like doing some work or another patient.
Imagine this. Like, let me ask. If we build a business in Roatan, do we pay U.S. taxes?
When?
Do we pay U.S. taxes?
Yeah, I don't know the answer, but I can find out.
On what?
Online internet business? I want to know.
On the business that's based out of Roatan? I'm not sure. I think so.
Pay me in pesos, man.
Dude, the U.S. is hardcore.
We gotta get Neil on.
I'm pretty sure any income you earn, as long as you're a U.S. citizen, you have to pay taxes on that income.
Right.
The U.S. Uncle Sam does you dirty.
Yeah.
That's why there was so many people renouncing their citizenship. That number keeps going up every year. I refuse
to take the U.S. dollar from now on. You can pay me in Bitcoin.
Damn, this house is awesome. It's off the beaten path, though. It's like literally down a dirt road. Beautiful.
Which end is it at? Is it?
I don't know. Do you know where Jonesville is? It's East End.
East End.
Yeah, it's East End.
Yeah.
We don't want East End. We want West End.
West End.
Where all my friends
East End is cool. It's like very quiet, but
West End is very quiet. I liked it much more. Like the East End was bugs. Like nothing going on. What is it? Bugs?
The bugs on the East End.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's the same as the bugs here in Florida. Like
no, I got eaten up way more in Roatan. But I think, Mike, right? The West Bay, the bugs are not nearly as bad,
something about either the north side of the island or the south side gets like more wind, so they get blown away. So
I gotta find the area.
Where that place we stayed was on the north side, and we got eaten alive. So I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, that's the one we don't go to.
Yeah, I gotta
go
go
north side.
But anyways, once you live there, you're gonna build up an immunity. It doesn't matter. That's what they said. They said people.
True.
Yeah, you get used to malaria and Lyme disease.
I'll pass on getting bit up all the time. I got the O positive blood. The bugs love it. It's their favorite.
Yeah, I'm
anyway,
totally
so
down for that part is like the worst part. I
we were supposed to talk about crypto. Oops.
Yeah.
I got
Well,
mesmerized.
we ended up talking about
left,
Roatan. But there is a
lightning round, Mitch. Go.
Crypto school in Roatan. So
there you go. Crypto. Who cares about
a course on Alchemist Nation?
Focus on Bitcoin. Bitcoin at 2930K is a big pivot point. So look for it to hold that. I've been nibbling here, and if it goes lower, then I'm buying again down at 24. Nice. So I'm buying at 29.30 and 24. Not financial advice.
And I am just keeping my ride or die in a wallet.
Exactly.
I don't even remember the code for right now.
Well, that's scary. and anything I'm buying right now, I'm planning on holding for like minimum 1 year, but more so like 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I might buy some Ethereum. How's Ethereum feel? How do you feel about that one?
Actually, I need to add more ETH to my life. We were talking about that last night before you got on the call. What was Andy was talking about his rider, 1700, I think 1750 is the back the truck up price for some of the guys they were saying.
So it's at like what? There was bid at
22 right now.
22.
Well, right now it's at a support level. Like this 22 area is a support level, so it's holding it. But if it doesn't, then we're probably most likely going to see it drop to like 1750.
Yep.
So the point of all this is, anyone that's investing in real estate, don't like go crazy in terms of like stage your buy. So like if you want to get some Ethereum here, it's not a bad idea, but know that if it doesn't hold this level, you want to wait until it gets down to like 1750 to buy again.
Cool.
I love it. It's perfect advice. Not financial advice. It's just strategic advice. Don't put everything don't mortgage the house. Like Terra Luna, we were just talking about earlier.
Dollar cost average.
Yeah, DCA, dollar cost average.
I just gave you some price levels to do it at. That's all I did.
Those are price levels that make sense. So like Luna was at 100, then went to 70, then went to 60, then it went to 10.
None of those price levels matter.
Like those,
don't catch a falling knife.
You don't want to catch a falling knife. But when Luna bounced, it finally bounced at $1.
Oh my God.
I said, maybe I'll buy some now.
The knife has stopped
falling.
I still am not buying.
That's you want to
this is throwaway money. This is like the same money I would take to,
I hope you're successful. I think that would be awesome if you had like something in a year from now where it was like back at 180.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not buy Luna right now unless it's Vegas money. Vegas money only on Luna right now.
Right.
Yeah, I think I got 40. Well, I know I got 41 Luna, so that would be at $100. It's $4,000. At $200, it's $8,000. So
it's just fun.
Turn $40 into $8,000.
We ain't seen 100. We ain't seen 100 anytime soon, if ever again.
Come on, Mitch.
Yeah.
You don't think we'll see 100?
Well, actually, what Mitch was saying earlier when we were texting about the fact, I feel like this is a black eye on the whole crypto thing, because like, here's me, I'm kind of a newbie. I know what a stable coin is, but I didn't realize that a stable coin could come unpegged. So
well, because it's an algorithmic stable coin. It's not backed by anything. And honestly, if this would have worked, it would have been the worst thing that could have possibly happened to the US dollar. So obviously there's plenty of conspiracies floating out there about a coordinated attack.
Interesting.
But either way, algorithmic stablecoins still haven't proved to be the answer, but eventually something will be.
Yeah, Darina said it to me yesterday. She said, I don't like crypto. I don't like crypto at all. I lose money in it. I want my money out. I was like, well, fortunately, she doesn't know what she has. I said, fortunately, almost 40% of your cash is in actual stable coins. It's in USDC, DAI, and USDT. So like, you're good.
That's awesome.
And the other piece is earning you 40 to 100% yield. So you're also good there. Yeah. Like you're kind of okay.
All I'm hearing is that I shouldn't call Darina about investing in the funds. That's all I heard right now.
If she hears crypto anything, she's going to say no.
There's going to be a whole group, because Brenda and Melanie Santos, they all feel the same, so they could have like a support group. They'll all
these women whose husbands are investing in crypto are just like, I don't like it. Don't say crypto in my kitchen. Get out of here. I'm going to buy real estate.
We don't talk about crypto.
We don't talk about crypto in this house.
I'm not. That's it. I can't. I'm not going to Mission of Millions. I can't show my face.
All right, gentlemen, I got to jump off. I do have another call. Mike Shine, can you take us out of here, brother?
Yeah, massive income from passive income. Hey, blood in the water. This is the time, not financial advice, but geez, a lot of people have made a lot of money when everybody was panicking. So
we are on day 2 of buying season. Slowly enter the waters over the next weeks and months.
Yeah, this is not jump in with both feet. We're again emphasizing we're buying with small dollar amounts, buying little chunks over the next few weeks. Mitch Jorsky, how do we make massive income from passive income?
We organize and we collect.
That's so
because
awesome.
the point is not to work, it's to generate income. This is the 100 Millionaires Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Do it now because it's better for other people to see this podcast. And also click the link in the bio. We're selling stuff. We got opportunities, free courses, free training.
That's awesome.
I'll see you at the 100 Millionaire Summit. Cheers to your success and your choice.
Always work with the best. Peace.
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 Later.